Welcome to Elite Table Talk, where we are going to dive into some genuine conversations, some juicy information with some health professionals or other professionals in their own field, from doctors, accountants, lawyers, chiropractors, you name it. We are literally interviewing these people to help unpack their routines, discover what works for them and what doesn't, so we can dive into their personal life and their professional life, so you can capture some valuable nuggets that you can use to help your own health and fitness journey. So let's dive in. Welcome to the unedited, unfiltered version of Elite Table Talk with Kosta Drak, the King. We are here with Rapid Fire, where we're going to ask him a bunch of questions, and he is going to answer them as honestly and truthfully as he can. However, disclaimer, we can't mention his partner's name because she's been asked to be removed. So, question number one, how has your day been?
You fucking kill me, right? Cut.
I killed Kosta. Very good. That's how I started his day. Question number two, what did you have for breakfast?
Nothing. Black coffee. Fire up. Double espresso.
I can't eat a coffee, mate. Like I love when people say I eat a coffee. Like, you don't go, like, you can't eat it. But anyway, question number three, what is the most understood thing about you?
The most understood?
Or underrated?
I don't know, bro. This is like next level.
I don't know. I'm not underrated. I'm the king. That's why I rise above it. What is your favorite color?
Red.
It is king. Red. Why red? Because of power color?
Power color. Good color.
Okay. So if you made it to this part of the episode, Costa said, with this questioning takes 20 minutes. And I go, you got 10 minutes? And he goes, yep. I'm like, right. And we just started recording. So here we are. All right. Well, let's move on to your next question. How did you meet your spouse?
Through friends.
Through friends. Lovely. Did you go on a coffee date, a cafe date, or a lunch or dinner date?
Coffee date.
What is your biggest failure? And what did you learn from the experience?
I feel like this is a job interview at the moment.
Unfortunately, you haven't been successful for the job application today.
Probably going above and beyond for trying to do other people's jobs. When I was growing and I was working at Woolworths, I was trying to manage, not really a failure, but I wasn't sticking to my own lane. That's probably the best I can say to you.
Okay. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
Never giving up.
What's the best compliment you've ever gotten? All right, there's your answer. Being called King Costa. What's an insult you've received that you were proud of? You know, someone be like, God, you're so savage. Like, they mean it as an insult, like, ugh, but you're like, yeah, keep it coming.
Someone fucking sent me and goes, oh, you're so fast and you don't even train.
How would your parents best describe you?
Big-headed.
What is a funny story your family tells about you that you'd like to share?
Can't think of it, man. Can't think on the spot.
If you could go back in time and give your 18-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Just do what you want to do from the start. You know, your heart knows what you want to do. Don't listen to anyone and just go ahead and make it happen.
Yeah. Who are three influential people in your career, personal and professional development?
Can't answer that.
Do you hear that, Jimmy? You can't answer that, mate.
Oh, Jimmy's like my brother.
Mate.
It's different.
What's that, Jimmy? You want me to let Costa know? Yeah, okay. I'll let him know, mate. He's not happy about that. For those that are curious, Jimmy is a great friend of ours who kind of put us two together, and Dan Henderson. What's that, Dan? Yeah, no, you weren't mentioned either. Sorry. Better luck next time. Maybe you should be on a podcast, Dan. Then we'll talk.
Next year, Dan.
All right. This is called the whimsical and off-the-wall questions. So we're going to go through a few, and we're just going to go, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I love Thailand. I've been there a few times. It's like down my alley, like the training strip, Muay Thai, like sick lifestyle, man. I love it.
Have you done like the retreats, like the fighting retreats?
Yeah, I actually take my gym there, so it's pretty sick. I took them in 2018. I took like 15 people. It was epic.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah, and we did like training, everything.
Because it's like full on training. Is the difference really like you don't do it here because people have jobs and careers, but when you're over there, like it is only that?
Yeah, look, you've got nothing else to really focus on. You know, just if you try the training strip, like where the training is at, you've got nothing else to do. Yeah,
okay. Favorite subject in school?
I think it was business management. And sport, them too.
Mate, the question is, what was your favorite subject? Not favorite subjects. So if you had to pick one.
Go sport, bro, to be honest.
What is your star sign?
Leo.
Oh.
That brings out the fire. Bah!
Yes, says a lot. If you could have a coffee with any historical figure, who would you choose? Yep, Jimmy, Dan. Yeah, no, it's not going to be you guys. Sorry.
So we'll have a tomahawk with Jimmy any day. Michael Jordan will be up there, man.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
What would be your 3 questions you would want to ask him?
Like, I've read that book just recently by Tim Grover, the Winning Book and Relentless. I think they're the 2 called, and just his mindset and his work ethic, and just the way he goes about things is just on a different planet.
Yeah,
like him, Kobe Bryant, obviously, RIP, but things like that.
Yeah. So you mentioned Michael Jordan's book. Any 2 other books that you would recommend to people to read, and why?
Relentless, I read a great book. I'll read a lot of leadership books because obviously I'm trying to better myself as a leader.
Yep,
that's my next stage of my progression. So just like Never Finished by David Goggins. Read that, good read.
What is one question we should ask you, and how would you answer it?
What's the question?
The question is, what is a question you would like to ask, and what is the answer?
What I'd like to ask you.
This was it. What's one question you wish I'd asked you, and how would you have answered it?
Well, you pretty much threw me under the bus with like 100 questions, so.
It's only 50, but I've only gone through 20. So.
Is it for to be continued?
Yeah. All right, and that's Rapid Fire with Kosta. It is now 3:20, and he has to go have a shower and then off to work. Adios, amigos. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into that episode. Hope you really enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and also to share so we can help more people. Now, with your pen, you've probably written down heaps of things, but the things like myself, like there's blank pages, but pages, got lots of notes. What are the top 3 that you got out of today's episode? If 3 is too much, action on one thing and just see how it goes for you for this week. And make amendments and adjustments so you're constantly improving and refining it and moving forward in your health, your training, your life. If you ever get stuck, reach out to us at info@vitruvianhealth.com.au. Always here to help. Till next time, adios, amigos.